everybody? It's your boy Razor Ramon the Barber, and I'm back with another fragrance review. Yeah, man, I'm back with another fragrance review. Currently, at the shooting of this video, we sitting at 1,034 subscribers on the road to 1,100. So I need y'all to do your boy a favor, man. Yeah, I need you to do your boy a favor. I need you to like. I need you to share. I need you to comment. And I need you to subscribe. Yeah, man. I need you to do that for your boy. So when we get to 1,100, we're going to worry about 1,200. All right, man. There's 5 fall designer fragrances that I need y'all to check out that I think will be real dope to y'all collection. Some sweet, smoky, smooth, pleasant, creamy, these fall fragrances, man, are crowd pleasers, man. I think y'all will love them. Just go check them out. All right, before we hop into these 5 fragrances, y'all know how we do on the channel, man. Y'all know how we do. Still a bamboo night, man. Still a bamboo night. Let's see if we can get this focus. There we go. That junk almost shot off there, didn't it? Boop. Yeah, man. Cheers, Chico. I'm gonna give me some custom-made glasses with Razor Ramon on them. Drinking glasses. That's gonna be my next mission. All right, we're gonna hop into these 5 fragrances. First up, from the house of Robert Graham. It is Robert Graham Valor. Robert Graham Valor. And this is an amber coffee aromatic with some herbalness to it. Soft, spicy, warm, and a little bit of animalic. Not a lot though. Not a lot. This cap kind of click into place. Top notes are amber, sage, and coffee. So these are the 3 notes that they're giving in this fragrance. Dropped in 2016. I get vanilla. I get some vanilla in this. I get the herbalness from the sage, and I get the coffee. It's like a light roasted coffee, not like a real dark coffee. More so just lightly roasted, like a medium blend. And the amber gives off this creamy, bright, warm, invigorating, inviting vibe. This is a nice fragrance. But you really get a lot of that coffee and a lot of that sage, man. A lot of coffee and a lot of sage. Like I said, it's herbal. Herbal coffee. It's real bright and airy, man. I think this is a dope fragrance. If you like coffee or if you like amber and fragrances with a little bit of spice. I'm trying to think. Because it doesn't smell like something I have, but it reminds you of other fragrances. Kind of all fall fragrances kind of remind you of each other. It's kind of in that same wheelhouse as Stronger With You, Salvatore Ferragamo, One More Signature, Polo Red Extreme. Kind of in that same wheelhouse as those. But it still stands alone and do its own thing, man. You can get this off fragrance.ca, and it is Robert Graham Valor. Robert Graham Valor. All right, next fragrance we're going to hop into is from the house of Givenchy. And it's Givenchy, wipe the bar off. Givenchy Eau de Parfum Reserve Privee. It's the EDP. Givenchy Gentleman Reserve Privee. There we go. Woodsy, powdery, iris, amber, whiskey, earthy with some nutty accords to it. Whew, this is sweet and powdery, man. I like this fragrance. I love this fragrance, as a matter of fact. Top notes are bergamot. You get a citrus blast off the top, but it's immediately met with a warm chestnut vibe, mixed with the iris that gives you this powderiness, makeup, waxy type deal. And the dry down is whiskey, wood notes, and amber. So you get some booziness, some dry woods, and again you get this creamy accord, which is amber, that mixes well, kind of brings this whole fragrance together. This fragrance is blended beautifully, and it's sweet. It doesn't have like a lot of spice in it, just a little bit from the booze or the whiskey notes, but that Irish and that chestnut just gives this fragrance some body, gives it some life, gives it some personality, man. Again, it still falls in that wheelhouse of Stronger With You, Givenchy Pie, sweet, boozy, with some citrus, man. Nice fragrance, nice fragrance. Givenchy Gentleman Reserve Privee. Check it out. All right, third fragrance we're gonna hop into it from the house of Azzaro, and this is Azzaro Wanted Parfum. Azzaro Wanted. See, can we get the focus? Azzaro Wanted Parfum. So it's a lot of these, man. Most wanted, almost wanted, hella wanted, going to jail, life in prison. And it has that wanted DNA, but just mixed with some spice. This is a dope fragrance. I smell the original wanted in this so much, but this is just tweaked a lot of bit. Vanilla, woody, spicy, powdery, sweet. Top notes are ginger, middle notes are woodsy notes, and the dry down is bourbon vanilla. So you get a booziness in here that's a little bit different from the wanted, but it still has that wanted DNA. At the top you get a kick of ginger. It's just some spices and some dry woods. I get a little bit of like a cedar wood, but some sandalwood, and a little bit of like a galgac wood in this. But it just says woodsy notes, and you get some again you get a whiskey, rum, boozy with the bourbon vanilla, man. Again, this is a nice fragrance, man. It still has that wanted DNA, but just kind of darker and richer, and still has some sweetness to it, but not just as sweet as the original wanted DNA. But you can tell it's there. This is like his older brother that's more distinguished, been through some things in life, and a little bit more classy, kind of, got his credit score together, got a house, got some cars, just more distinguished. This is his older brother. Again, this is Azzaro Most Wanted Parfum. Dope pickup, man. Dope pickup. All right, fourth fragrance we're gonna hop into is none other from the house of Maison Margiela, and it's the replica, and it is Jazz Club. This is Jazz Club, man. Shout out to one of my clients, Big Shad, man. He actually picked this up, man. He said, man, your content, man, got me buying all these fragrances. It's one of the pickups one of his recent pickups, Jazz Club, man. He said he really love it. It's dope, man, to have support of actually like a client who, also watches your fragrance channel and, take your advice and buy multiple fragrances. It's dope, man. I can't explain the joy and the gratification that I get, man, especially when, somebody that's hands-on or that I can see, multiple times in a month, and, they buy a fragrance that I recommend, and, it's spot on and they like it. Pretty dope, pretty dope. Tobacco, sweet, rum, vanilla, woody, aromatic, spicy, amber, warm, spicy, and some powdery. That's the accords. Again, if you're new to fragrance, accords are the adjectives that describe the notes that you are smelling. Top notes are pink pepper, neroli, and lemon. Middle notes is rum, Hava vetiver oil, sage. Dry down is tobacco leaf, vanilla, and styrax. This fragrance is so beautiful, man. It just smells like, what's that song? Smoke-filled room, whiskey and chicken wings. Let's go, baby, to the hole in the wall. This fragrance just reminds me of a juke joint, man. Just an old-time club with good music, good food, laughter. This fragrance just reminds me of that, man. A little bit of smoke, lightly smoke, because, like they kind of smoke cigars and like that in jazz club. It's a little bit of smoke in here kind of coming from the sage, but it's a little bit of earthiness from the neroli and vetiver, but it's met with some spices from the pink pepper, some citrus from the lemon, and you get this boozy accord from the rum met with a dry, sweet tobacco leaf and the dry down vanilla and styrax, man. This is a beautiful fragrance. Beautiful fragrance. Perfect time for the fall, man. It's one of the fragrances that I highly recommend. I would give this fragrance easily, man, a 9 out of 10. Easily. Beautiful fragrance from the replica line of Maison Margiela. Man, jazz club, man. Jazz club. This smells like rum and, laughter. Beautiful fragrance. All right, last fragrance we're going to hop into from the house of Paco Rabanne, a.k.a. formerly known as Paco. You have Paco Rabanne Victory. I think it's like Intense or whatever. Paco Rabanne Victory. Vanilla, amber, sweet, a little bit of soft spices, lavender that gives off of this powdery accord, citrus and balsamic. Top notes are pink pepper and lemon. You get a little bit, you get that citrus up top mixed with a lightly spiced, peppery accord. Middle notes are olibanum, are frankincense, and lavender. So the mid, you kind of get this gummy, jammy, powdery accord. And the dry down, you got vanilla, tonka bean, and amber. So it sits on this bed of warmness. Sits on this bed of creaminess. It sits on this bed of rich sweetness. That's what tonka bean, vanilla, and amber combined together give you. So these other 4 notes sit on top of this barrel of sweetness, if you will, which kind of gives it some playing room, which kind of gives it some identity with this peppery, spicy pink pepper and the citrus of the lemon. And when it starts to dry down, you can pick up on the resin, lavender, and the vanilla and tonka bean and amber is present through the whole life of this fragrance. Even from the top of this fragrance, when you first smell it, you pick up on the pepper and the lemon, but you also get that vanilla. Man, this fragrance is a beautiful fragrance. One of those mass appealing, crowd pleasing fragrances, man. I recommend this one as well. If I had to give this one, I'll give it like an 8. It's not hella different, but it's also too is one of those fragrances that it just smells good. Sometimes it's not always a bad thing to go or stray away so far from the forbidden path, man. And this is one of those fragrances that just smells good and it just works, man. If you like a creamy richness, powdery with a little bit of spice, this fragrance is right up your alley, man. Paco Rabanne Victory. Paco Rabanne Victory. I might wear this tomorrow. All right, man. That's 5 fall design fragrances that you need in your collection, man. I appreciate y'all for the support. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. We on the road to 1100, and we almost there in view time, man. So just keep running them likes up, keep running that view time up, keep sharing and keep coming, man. Drop these comments down below, man, on which fragrances that y'all been wearing for the fall and what y'all plan on wearing for the winter, man. I appreciate y'all for the support. As always, until next time, instant transmission.